So in my last videos, I told y'all that one day there's gonna come a day where we no longer record off the 50 mil because this is just too close. I need my personal space, man. Y'all be too zoomed in on my face. Matter of fact, let me just go put it on fabric. Oh, let me just swallow this. Hold on. Yeah, now we in business. Now we talking about something. So look, we talked about it for a long time, ever since I got off the Canon F50, which is actually right here. Don't mind my bed, bro. I'm washing clothes. I only use this camera for streaming now for the most part. Like I really don't even use it for anything else at all. So yeah, it just kind of turned into my streaming camera. So for the ones that's been here, y'all know ever since I hopped off using the M50, I had hopped onto using the A7C, but my only lens I had with the A7C was the 50 mil. So every video on here has been hella close, has been hella close and had a lot of depth of field, which I like that. But for like vlogging purposes, whatever you want to call these videos, it's just too much. So I told y'all like the past maybe 2 or 3 videos that at some point I gotta get me a wide angle lens. And we did. Right now we're shooting off the Rokinon, I mess up words a lot. I don't want nobody in the comments saying, bro, you're pronouncing it wrong. That's not how you pronounce it. I be looking dumb on here a lot. Let me Google how to pronounce this. I need to Google how to pronounce this. Let's Google this real quick.
Rokinon.
Oh my gosh, it's Rokinon. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. Shooting off the 18 mil Rokinon 2.8 aperture. I almost wanted to go with the 24 mil. That's what I really wanted to go with, but the 24 mil just cost more. So I settled for the 18 mil for the 2.8. I wanted to get a 24 mil with I think the 1.8, but that was on my range. I'm not gonna lie, that's on my range. I ain't even trying to pay that much at this time right now. The 18 mil with the 2.8, I settled for. I did some research. I like it. We get that blur, we get that depth of field in the background, but we also get that wide angle, and we get enough light in the lens where I ain't gotta worry about cranking up the ISO a whole lot. In fact, this is the first time actually recording off of it, and I don't have it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now. This is really my first time ever testing it out, using it for a video. We got some stuff to do. This ain't your normal introduction. We got some things to do. I'm finna head out. Y'all finna come with me. Oh, you see my door? I decorated my door for Halloween. I never really actually decorated anything of mine for Halloween besides like getting a costume and whatnot. But this time I decided like, I gotta actually do something to remind myself and get myself in the mood and the spirit of it actually being Halloween. So I decided, you know, to get some little tape that was like $1 or something at Walmart. And I got my little ghost right here. Oh man, matter of fact, let me show you my costume. Watch this. I'll put you on a PS5, but watch this. Ready? Okay. So basically, you guys can't even, am I looking at you? Wait, so this isn't fully the costume. Normally what I do, wait, I'm not looking at you guys. Wait, let me just, okay. Either way I look, you guys, I'm not looking at you. Anyways, look, this was the costume I wore for Halloween. It's not the entire fit because what I did was I put on like a black hoodie with black sweatpants so I cover my legs, and I have some black gloves so you really couldn't see my skin color. All you see is the pickle and just black, and I have a gun. Yeah, I actually real deal went trick-or-treating. Every kid, everybody knew who I was. They were like, is that Pickle Rick? Oh my gosh, it's Pickle Rick, his costume so hard. It's Pickle Rick, like all the little kids, everybody. And then one person was like, is that a hot dog? I'm like, nigga, I'm green. How I'm gonna be a hot dog and I'm green? It looks like I'm looking that way, but my head is turned to here, like to y'all. So you can't really tell, but I'm looking dead at y'all. But it look like I'm looking like, I can't really get the camera. There we go. Yeah. Let me just get out of this real quick, cause yeah. Anyways, let me not get sidetracked, man. We gotta head out. So let's go. Let's get the road. Let's get the road. I never really. Okay, so. This isn't, I haven't shot a video like this in a long time. Okay, look, I ain't shot a video like this in a long time. In fact, I told myself I'd never shoot a video like this again. But today's an exception because we're gonna test out the 18 mil. We're gonna see how it works. And on top of that, today, I was gonna make this an entirely separate video, but I said why not just test it out today while doing it. So the plan for the day is, I'm going back to work right now. I'm on lunch, so I'm going back to work. Finna clock back in, and I'm giving y'all some behind the scenes of what I do at work. And yeah, matter of fact, let me also clarify, because I never really speak on or explain or like even introduce myself as who I am or what I do, anything like that. We gained 30 new subs in the past month to 3 months or something like that, and I haven't introduced myself to y'all at all. Everybody, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, returning, welcome again. My name is Moon, aka Filmer Moon. FLMR is short for Filmer. Whenever I tell people my tag or my ad name on my social media with it or YouTube, they be like Flimmer.
The Flintstone.
Limited officer?
Flimmer, almost, but it's Filmer. You know what I'm saying? My name is Filmer Moon, but Moon for short. That's actually my last name. I'm 24, just turned 24 not too long ago, this past September. I'm a full-time photographer. I work at a dealership. I do photography at a dealership, pretty much taking pictures of vehicles and putting them online on our website so they can be sold to customers who come in or shop online, whatever the preference is. I've been doing it at this dealership for about 6 months. I've been doing dealership photography for a little over a year now. This is my second dealership that I work at that I've been doing car photography for. My first one was last year. I did a year ago. I did last year for about 6 months at a Dodge dealership out here where I stayed. And now I'm at Nissan doing car photography again. So I'm headed back there right now. I know I got one vehicle that I gotta take photos of, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get a hold of it and if we can get in it. I feel like I'm doing too much talking, so I'm gonna shut up for now until we get to the dealership, and we'll reconnect in, man. Because my mouth is running too much right now. All right, we got a vehicle to shoot. Turn this all the way down. All right, let go. Gonna hop into the 23 Rogue real quick. Right now we in the 2023 Rogue in a Nissan right now. I got my hat on, man. It's hot outside. Actually, I mean, you know, I just try to keep this hat on so I don't get my face don't get too tan. Cause right now I ain't gonna lie, man. I got crazy tan lines. Keep my little sun hat, my little fisherman hat, whatever you wanna call it, man. But if you thought I use a camera for car photography at the dealership, that's not the case. I take the photos for the cars on the iPhone, on the phone. It's not about making it look so creative and so great. It's just about getting clear photos and getting shots of specific things inside the car that we can sell and advertise to get the car to be sold. That's what car photography is about when it comes to selling cars. It's not always about like quality-wise or how great the photo can look, but it's more so about how fast can we get it up and how fast can we get that car. So this right here is a 360 cam that I use to take photos inside the car, so it captures everything. So it captures everything up, down, all around. We can use it for video too, but I only use it for photos. So when you go on the website, you can look around and stuff like that. So I should be done with this car in about maybe 15 minutes because I'm talking to y'all. But back to the important part. So let's go ahead and get the bad out of the way. I do not like this lens. I gotta put you guys here because you're gonna be in the camera. You're gonna be in the camera. Okay, so yeah, this lens, I don't like the lens because of the way it looks. That's pretty much it. That's the only bad thing I gotta say about the lens so far. It looks very small. It's not that it looks small, it looks very plain. And it's not ugly to the point, it's not like super ugly, but my personal opinion, my preference, I just think it's really basic. I think the style of it is ugly to me. It doesn't attract me or please me visually. So yeah, but when it comes to performance, I got no complaints about the lens at all. I actually really like the lens and the 2.8 aperture. I was going for a wide angle lens that gives me enough aperture to where we can have some depth of field in the background, but we gotta put you guys over here for a second. Wait, we gotta put you guys on my knee. You guys are gonna sit up on my knee and not move. Don't move, okay? Just don't move. You would think, okay, I'm done. You might think I'd be wondering, like, with a 2.8 aperture, I'm not gonna get that much field of depth, that much background, because, you know, some people like me want to shoot videos where you have enough blur to where you have that separation in space. I thought 2.8 was pushing it. I really wanted to go for a 1.8, but getting a 1.8 wide angle lens is gonna cost more than I was trying to spend at the time. So I wanted to try to go 2.0, 2.4, but even then, so I tried 2.8. I did some research, I looked at some videos, and it's a great fit. That 2.8 still has a good bit of blur, as you can see right now. I had to kind of learn and grow into it to get used to it because I'm not used to shooting off of, for one, a full frame camera. You guys know I come from a Canon 50 that has a crop sensor of 1.6. My 15mm lens on that is 24mm. So coming to use a full frame camera with the full frame lens of 18mm, I'm not used to seeing stuff this wide, so it's uncomfortable and unnatural for my eyes to see stuff like this from a lens, but it's grown on me and I like it. I was feeling like I've been in a fishbowl, but the more I'm using it, the more I realize that no, it's just, you know, it's a wide angle. It's an ultra wide angle at that 2.8. You might think you're not gonna get enough blur. You might think you're not gonna get enough field of depth, but I promise you, you will. I promise you, you will. If you want to see a full video dedicated to like what I do at work and just like me breaking down and explaining everything, if we can get this video to like 15 likes, no. If we get this video to 10 likes, 10 likes, and I'll make a video where I bring y'all to work with me and I show y'all and talk to y'all fully about how I shoot a car, everything like that. A lot of people don't even know that this is actually a job, but it is. It's a very important job. Not hard at all. It's not like you gotta be skilled in photography. You just gotta understand. You just gotta understand and be more knowledgeable about what you're doing. It's not about the skill set of knowing how to take photos, as long as you know how to hit the click button, but it's about being knowledgeable with what you're taking photos of and how efficient and quick can you do it. And also just having a good eye for stuff. And then knowing cars on top of that is really good as well. Let me get this photo at the door real quick and then we go into the back seat. Gotta put my rag in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the rag on you just in case a car light get a little dusty, like right here. Yep, I see a little spot right there. Just in case it get dusty, cause these brand new cars, man, especially black, you're attracting dust, man. You see them for days. If your camera does not have built-in image stabilization, please do take that in mind, that this lens does not have image stabilization. So when you go to taking photos and you're trying to get a landscape or a shot of some real estate or whatever the case may be, where you're trying to get a very wide angle shot and you're shaking, just take that in mind. The camera is gonna shake if you don't have built-in image stabilization. Same for video. If you're vlogging, whatever, it's gonna shake a lot. It's gonna shake a lot. When you do anything without image stabilization, it is gonna be jittery like crazy. Unless you just perfect and holding completely still, then props to you. I gotta get to you because I'm trying to get there and I ain't there yet. I got nowhere to put you guys down in the back seat, so I'm gonna turn the camera off, finish this car real quick, and then we'll get ready to head back and probably head to the office. I gotta go print some stuff off up there. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to y'all probably in about like 5 minutes, so we'll chat it up in the office. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, I hope y'all can hear me. I made it to the gym. I'm gonna be in for about 2 hours, at the most 2.5, but probably just 2 hours. We finna get in here and get this upper body in real quick. My goal is to try to hit 400 by sometime next year on bench. Right now I'm at 305. So, but I came from 165 way back in like February. So I think we can do it by sometime next year early on. So let's get to it, because we got a lot to hit, a lot to do. And yeah, I ain't in the mood for it, but I get myself in the mood for it, man, so let go. We're gonna hit about 8 to 10 stations, 3 sets per station, drop weight on each set, and then the second round we'll do 2 sets of everything. No, I'm liking the lens right now, and the lens, you see that, like the depth of field in the background, it feels real. I feel much more connected to y'all than using the 50 mil being so far away. Starting to notice with the lens, when you get too close, when you get too close with the lens, it starts to come off as a fishbowl. So you can't be too close when it comes to recording and probably even shooting photos. So you want to keep a distance right around there. Now we don't got a fishbowl, but if I come up too close to y'all like this, I feel like I'm looking like a fishbowl, but that might not be the case. But that's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm looking at me, but I could be wrong though. Let me get that to this workout. I rep 285 for about 3 or 5 times. I'm not gonna lie, my shoulders is not feeling it. My shoulders ain't feeling it. Hopefully get it up though, because if I don't get it up, can't nobody help me get it up. Gotta get on that little baby. Gotta get on that little baby. 2 rounds of this and do the same thing again with less reps. My muscles tired. Been taking longer than usual to do this because this is usually like a 2-hour workout. But right now, it's looking like it might be almost a 3-hour workout because of how long we're taking. I'm thinking this is where the video ends. Goodbye.